So I'm short and I'm pretty quiet, so I'm gonna come closer. But first of all, thanks for coming out today, especially on this very hot Friday afternoon here at Langley Air Force Base. It's really my distinct pleasure and honor to finally see Second Lieutenant Sabrina Villamil take off those proverbial butter bars, paint them silver and become a first lieutenant. It's really well deserved. Colonel Brown, I don't know where you are, man. Right there in front of me. Thank you for letting me do this.
Absolutely.
I mentioned stealing a little bit of your thunder. Welcome to the team. I know everyone's super excited to have you, so thank you. Ms. Tisdale, good seeing you. Thank you for all the support you've given me and the team. I've learned so much from you, so thanks for coming out. Master Sergeant David Villamil, thanks for flying all the way across the country to support your daughter. Thanks for your service, and probably most importantly, thanks for being a great dad to Sabrina. I know a lot of the great leadership qualities we see in her are a direct reflection of you and the upbringing you provided, so thank you.
Hurrah. Thank you, sir.
So there's an old adage in the Air Force that promotions are earned, not given. And that cannot be more true today than for soon-to-be First Lieutenant Villamil. Sabrina, if you don't know, comes from California, graduated San Diego State University, correct? 2023-ish? Yes. That's where she went to ROTC, pinned on her second lieutenant bars, and immediately came to us here at the 633rd TPTS. And she hit the ground running, honestly making a mark not only in the squadron, but really across the entire joint installation. She's led with tenacity, humility, and really whatever she's done. Whether that's helping to lead and really streamline financial service operations within the squadron, helping thousands of airmen across the joint installation get the pay and benefits they need so they can focus on all the operational missions that we have here. Or fixing what was a giant dumpster fire of civilian pay issues, working nights and weekends, right, to fix pay and benefits for, I think, hundreds of civilians up at Fort Eustis. But more than that, also fixing a strained relationship between the 633rd Air Base Wing and a 4-star equivalent command up at Headquarters Tradock up at Fort Eustis. If that wasn't enough, she helped to stand up Langley's first ever Joint Operations Center during drone encounters last year. So that center stood up for 2 weeks, providing command and control to protect over half of the Air Force's F-22 fighter fleet over the first fighter wing, protecting billions of dollars of assets for the Air Force. But more than that, that model, that Operations Center model, is being looked at on how to do command and control for all stateside installations for drone incursions to protect Air Force assets. It's a really big work that's really, all the way down from the squadron up to the Department of the Air Force level. And along those lines, if you guys weren't aware of all the work that Sabrina does for the CGOC, winning multiple level of awards for that effort. I think last year you were the CGOC Leader of the Year at the Department of the Air Force level, so winning against thousands of other lieutenants and captains across both the Air Force and Space Force. So pretty incredible when you're only a second lieutenant. Sabrina, so those are just a few things that you've done in your time here for 2 years, and I honestly cannot wait to see what you do as a first lieutenant, whether that's as an FMer or hopefully, fingers crossed, as a weather officer going forward. So before we do that, I want to offer you, I guess, 3 pieces of advice. First, continue to lead from the front. Your actions as an officer honestly set the tone for the unit you're in. 2, get to know your airmen. The Air Force is a team sport. It's your job to mentor, get to know, and build that team. Because team success is mission success. And the last one, most importantly, have fun. Right? The longer you're wearing this uniform, the more likely you are to face challenging times. I think we can all shake your head at that. But if you take those challenges in stride and face them with positivity, optimism, and a growth mindset, those challenges will become the best part of your Air Force career. So with that, if you're ready to become First Lieutenant Sabrina Villamil, do it. Publish the orders.
Attention to orders. The President of the United States, acting upon the recommendation of the Secretary of the Air Force, has placed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, integrity, and abilities of Second Lieutenant Sabrina Villamil. In view of these special qualities and her demonstrated potential to serve in the higher grade, Second Lieutenant Sabrina Villamil is promoted to the grade of First Lieutenant, United States Air Force, effective 26 July 2025, by the order of the Secretary of the Air Force. Mr. Villamil, please come up to pin Lieutenant Villamil's.
Nice to hear.
All right.
You want it all?
Yes.
She's not in the grass.
As part of the promotion ceremony, it is tradition that the newly promoted military member reaffirms their commitment to the armed forces by retaking the oath of office. Major Donegan will now administer the oath of office to First Lieutenant Villanelle.
Right.
I, Sabrina, having been appointed First Lieutenant of the United States Air Force, to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
That I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without mental reservation or disposition,
without any mental reservations or disposition,
and that I will well faithfully discharge the duties of the office
and that I will well faithfully discharge the duties of the office
upon which I am about to enter.
upon which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
New to a career field, so it's going to be a while until I can celebrate a promotion with the people that have seen me like learn and grow in the previous rank. So it really means a lot to me that you're all here today supporting me. You've been by my side this whole time, so thank you for being here today. I have a lot of thank yous, so again, I'm going to try to go fast. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for everything. Everything's thrown my way, good or bad. He had plans for me, which led me to where I am today. My presiding officer, Major Donovan, thank you for being here. It means a lot to me to have a familiar face and leader to do this, and I really do appreciate it. Even though you did spend like a short time in the squadron, I did feel that I was mentored by you, and I really like seeing how you approach things. So I know you're going to make a great comptroller one day, and thank you for letting me be your first FM promotion. Not the first promotion, the FM promotion specifically. Lieutenant Colonel Brown, I don't know where she went. No. Everyone's just hiding. I know you just got here, ma'am, but I appreciate you for giving me more responsibilities. I'm really nervous and scared, and I know a lot of people know that, but I do appreciate you giving me this opportunity, and I'm excited to learn from you and work with you for however long I'm here. Huge is PCS, but it would feel wrong not to extend a thank you to Lieutenant Colonel Freeman as well. He was my first active duty commander, so I really appreciated having a supportive commander that not only gave me some pretty cool opportunities to grow, but also supported me in like my passions, and just really advocated for me. So I'll let him know too, but if you talk to him before I do, you'll let him know. Miss Leah, thank you for always providing your 2 cents and all your knowledge. I really do appreciate every conversation that we have together, and I feel like I leave the room every time, even if it's just like, hey, how are you? I always feel like I leave learning something new, so thank you. Chief Earhart, she also hates me, so she's not here. And all the senior NCOs, thank you for the mentorship and for always having my back. Extra shout out to Master Sergeant Select Davis. She's also not here for a training thing, but no further comments. She knows that I love her and appreciate her. And also Master Sergeant Nolan. It's her birthday on Sunday, so so sorry I didn't have to include that today. Mr. Keene, I was not sure that you probably didn't know if you were going to get a shout out, but you definitely are getting one. I enjoyed working with you, and I wouldn't have changed a thing, but honestly there were times that I kind of hated you just a little bit because of the task you gave me, and that's probably why you couldn't keep an LT at FM. But looking back at some of those moments now, like those times that I hated you, I really have learned a lot through those experiences. So thank you for making me hate you, but thank you for also being someone that I could go to for job knowledge, mentorship, reality checks, or even when I need my car battery changed. You have made a big impact on me, as I know you have for many others in the squadron and the career field. And even though you're not in the squadron anymore, like you still show up, you're still here supporting us, and it's nice to know that I have family in this area. So thank you, Kuya Ron. To everyone in the squadron, from civilians to NCO, Foreman. Thank you for being just awesome people that I could talk to and learn from every single day. Even on rough days, I can guarantee that there will be at least one time where y'all make me smile. So thank you for being here and for showing up every single day. To my fellow CGOs, thank you for being such great friends and making it a little easier to work on this beast of a base. I appreciate all the nights out, lunches at the rec, and hallway chatter. I know with many of you, I can always count on talking work and getting some peer-to-peer advice, and then later just have fun with nothing work-related on our minds. So you all make me feel like I have a family here at JBLE as well. I do have a special CGO shout-out though, so I will list that. So where is he? Josh.
Not in the bag.
Other Josh, not you yet. Right in front of me. Yes, thank you for being my instrument. For those of you that don't know, we went to school together, and he was one of my mentors when I was a cadet. So it was nice getting to see someone in active duty being here. Even though it took my dog's birthday to see you once you come back from deployment when I got here, I do really appreciate you. Nuri, oh my gosh, sorry. Nuri, Alpha, and Edray. Alpha and Edray are in Korea now, but thank you for being a solid friend group. I don't like getting sappy with them, but you know, and they know that you guys are a big part and have made a big impact in my life. Grace, thank you for being an awesome roomie and friend, and for somehow putting me in situations that make for funny stories later on. If you know, you know. Captain Riley, whom the squadron knows as Captain Markford. Josh, Captain Churchill, and Aganja, Captain BQ. Thank you for all the mentorship within the career field and for supporting me and hyping me up, advocating for me. I really do appreciate the both of you. And Captain Riley too, but I really did appreciate having like that solid CEOs within the career field. And a few others, Hannah, Layla, Sam, and Lisa, some of the first people I met here at Langley. Ethan, Steve, Levi, his wife Jess, another solid friend group. Janaea, I could go on, but this is already long. And then these are the last ones, I promise. My boyfriend, he's flying right now, but Brendan, he's my best friend and one of my biggest supporters. He's a rock, and I couldn't have done it without him. And last but not least, he's recording it. But my parents, thank you for everything you've done for me. You have always supported me in everything I do and shown unconditional love. Thank you for raising me to be the person I am today. And no words can describe how grateful I am, but I love you and thank you for hitting me once again. And that's it. I could go on for a few more hours with more and more thank yous, but I'll end it with this. I know taking on a new rank means more responsibility and higher expectations, which is scary, but I feel comfortable moving up because of what I have learned from all of you. I promise